All right, guys, welcome back. We are now here for the 2011 Cali live stream. It also happens to be a safari. We have a tiger here. It's actually Jessica Todd, who is a Cali 2011 parent. Jessica, where did you get this costume from? It is incredible.
Well, I've had the mask for a very long time, and I made.
And it's duct tape and yellow duct tape. Where did you get this duct tape?
It's yellow duct tape, a little white felt. I cut up a PSU t-shirt for my emblem here, black sweatsuit, and a nice PSU scarf.
So obviously we have the historic PSU Halloween costume competition, which you are an entrant in. How do you? There's two other members of your family in this competition. How do you rate your chances of winning this?
I'm definitely gonna beat my family members.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Although they brought it too, but I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty well.
Okay, we'll see. Now, obviously, I've already felt boring this morning standing next to Coach Celia, the tomato.
Oh,
the tomato, as you would say, yeah. And
I love it.
And I feel even more boring standing next to you as a tiger. So you've brought me some costume wear.
Yes, you're gonna get into your costume.
All right.
Choose some good
props. Would you have any recommendations?
So there's a Batman mask in there. I know.
You know what? The Batman one might be hard, but let's try this a week. I'm gonna have to wear this over the hat though, because I'm literally about to freeze to death. So you got the wig on, and then I'm gonna defer to you on this, Jessica. I can put some glasses on. Oh, you know what? Those might really bring out my blue eyes. I've already got quite a long nose, so this may actually contract my nose. Let's have a look. We've got some nose and some glasses.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! All right, okay. And what else do we have? What else do we have in there? This is okay. I'm literally seeing 4 of everyone. I might take this off when I'm commentating. All right, so I'm gonna think that your son Henry has a twin. We've got oh my lord, an American flag. You know, I'm not sure if I am actually half American, but it's my least half side. What? You have an unbelievable collection. How many Halloweens is this from? We've got some.
There's quite a few.
Some stormtrooper goggles. We've got. Is this some chainmail?
Yes, you could be a knight in shining armor.
Oh my lord, that would be the first time that has happened.
That'll keep you warm too.
Oh yeah, it's real chain. Oh my lord, this is heavy as well. Did I leave my microphone?
What else is in there?
And what else did you guys bring? You got a witch hat.
Fred, what would be?
Oh,
good?
You know what?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Freddie. What is this, Freddie? What is this?
It's a Maleficent staff when my mom was Maleficent for Halloween or something.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
Is it magic or something, Freddie? Is it magic?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Freddie. All right. Well, guys, Jessica, thank you so much for bringing all the Halloween stuff.
For all the fun. Very good. There you go.
Good luck in the Halloween contest. Your husband Stuart is also in it. Can I just ask you guys, who will you two be on speaking terms if one of you wins and the other doesn't?
Well, later today when I put my costume on and I am Joe Exotic and she's the tiger, I'm in charge.
Oh, all right.
The tiger.
Is that right? Okay. All right. The stakes could not be higher for this contest, guys.
Go Cali!
The Halloween contest will be at halftime. So Jessica, if you can make sure that we have Patrick and our judging panel over directly at halftime, and we'll go through this.
Halftime? Okay.
Thank you so much, Jessica, for this.
Go PSU.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna watch the judging.
Hey.
Josh, you look better than you ever have before.
Okay.
That is very kind of you to say, Brian. Would you mind holding my ceremonial staff for just 1 second, and we're going to get ourselves up and ready. Let us go through our Cali lineup. Let's go through our Cali lineup. We've got a very talented group of boys out here today.
Because I'm doing commentating too. I did it the first. We'll see you at halftime for the.
We have number 5, Gavin Lucy. Very exciting, talented young players. Number 7, Travis Spector. Travis is also his older brother tonight. Will be playing for national and track. Travis's older brother will also be playing tonight, and Travis is a winger and also can play centre field. Got a great shot on him. We have 8, Alex Bowen, who is a bit of a playmaker, and he's got great composure on the ball. We have number 11, Thomas, very exciting, talented young player. Neil Duff, younger brother of Adrian, and Neil is someone I'm really looking forward to seeing out there today. Goalkeeper and also can play winger. He's very versatile. We have Henry Todd, whose mother was the Tiger that we just saw, and Henry plays centre back. He's also a great free kick taker, and he's a great penalty taker too. Jackson, who is absent today, he will be missing him today on the field. We have number 19, Lennon, another winger, very skillful, loves his tricks and his give and goes. We have a centre back, number 21, Kieran, who is Kieran is also a centre back. He's really good on the ball, great composure. Brendan Spector, cousin of Travis, and he is a centre forward, a 2012 player, so one of the younger ones. He's playing a year up, got great energy. We have number 97, Leo, another defender, but someone, despite who's just a defender, can also dribble around the whole team, I've heard from Coach James. Number 99, Ashton, another really exciting young prospect. And there we go, Cali 2011, lining up today against North Soccer Star. Really excited to see these boys out here today. And we have Cali is lining up in the blue, North Star in the green.
What do you know about this North Star team, Coach Josh?
Not too much, to be honest with you, Coach Todd. I know they have a logo that is very green, has a big star in it, rather predictably. But other than that, they've had a decent. I think they've had a decent run of wins. But Cali as well. Cali is I believe they've won 2, drawn 2 this season.
This is my first time seeing Cali play this. This is my first time seeing Cali play this year, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Seen them practice a little bit. Seen them practice, but Cali 2011 starting in the blue, North Star in the green. Can Cali give themselves a win today? Going back in, and here comes Alex breaking down the left side. It's a nice little footwork, and it looks like it's going to be an early corner for the Cali boys. And Cali have won 3, lost 2 this season. They've won their last 2 games. North Star won 1, drawn 1, lost 2. So Cali definitely have the better.
Oh, we almost got an early one there.
Oh yeah, nearly early goal, and it's fed back out to Charlie, and it's just out.
It's almost a quite cheeky volley in there. I like that.
And I think it has finally started to warm up a little bit out here. Thank God. Be grateful if you were at home with your shoes up, but here it comes.
The wig is adding a proper layer to you.
It is adding a layer to me, it certainly is. It looks like we are lining up with Brandon Spector up front. His cousin Travis on the right. Thomas on the left, Alex in the middle. Henry Todd at the centre back, and Kieran Patel also at the centre back, and then in goal I believe we have Neil starting back there. And behind us we have Santos also playing today. Not sure which team they're playing, but we'll keep you updated if we see any goals on that field. And here it's dropped to Alex. Into Brandon. He's done a nice ball out to Travis. And Travis not quite able to get under control. And it'll be a North Star throw-in, but promising start from PSU. They've kept the ball in the half so far. And they've got a cheap throw in there. There's a foul throw by North Star. Travis will throw it back in. Travis into Alex. Alex couldn't quite bring it down, but he's going to have another crack at it. Brandon out to Thomas. Thomas coming down the left side. So they come down, North Star in the middle. And it's going to be the first touch of the game for Neil. Rolling out to Kieran. Kieran with a nice ball out to Thomas, who finds Alex, but it's a little bit loose. Back in with Thomas on the right, and Kieran down the line. Nice quick ball in by Thomas, and here comes Travis now breaking on the right. Important foot was put in by the North Star defender. And Travis finding it back to Henry. Good ball, and Travis with a smart turn. Alex couldn't quite get it down. Making some nice connections early on, Coach Celia.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the way that they're playing through Alex there. I mean, seems to be a workhorse, running all over the place, but also really, really sound on the ball.
And that's definitely the foundation that PSU tries to lead with, being masters of the ball first and foremost, and building the rest of the game out from that. And these boys, just 9 years old.
Yeah, this Cali team in general just seems very composed and together and united as a team. I mean, Henry in the back seems super solid, great communicator, and then moving up the field. I mean, it's only been a few minutes, but you know, I can see that this is a special group.
And let's see if they can get themselves an early goal. Thomas will throw it back in into Alex, and Alex with a nice turn can be the first man. Kieran into Thomas, who gets under it, and Henry's gonna have to deal with this here. Does well getting into Kieran, and Kieran to Thomas, and finally the pitch is thawed, and it's a good ball by Thomas. And Brendan managing to keep it down, and Brendan with this also a smart ball back across. No one supporting him. Brendan, as I said, playing a year up. He's a 2012 player playing in this 2011 Cali team. And the ball thrown in front of, be able to probably see Jessica Todd over there, our tiger, a literal tiger mum. And Kieran will restart with a throw-in. And it's a sharp turn there by North Star, but Alex doing really well to recover there, Alex. And Kieran, that was, he's taking it right in the head there. That was a big one.
Ball to the face.
That was not fun. Keep trying with the zooming when it goes to the other side, honestly, even if it's just a little bit. And he's taking it right in the noggin, but he's back up on his feet. It looks like he's going to have a quick break off. That was the direct hit to the head. And we couldn't quite find Travis on the right. And we're throwing it down the line to Alex, and Alex with a smart ball up. Back into Brendan. And PSU getting a free kick just inside of the North Star half. Henry will take it, and let's see what Henry does with this. Been told by Coach James he's a good free kick taker.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's gonna go for it.
And yes, but he doesn't quite catch it right. But it's here with Thomas now on the left. And Thomas with the right idea to try and attack the byline, couldn't quite execute. And just a reminder, guys, at halftime we will be going over our Halloween contest submissions, and the winner will be decided during the live stream. We have some amazing submissions from the PSU community. Thank you everyone who sent in pictures. I'm really excited to go through those. And Coach James making his first subs of the day. We have Ashton and Gavin coming on. And Brendan and Thomas taking a breather. And here comes Alex trying to break out. Alex couldn't quite keep hold of it. Really tough tackle by Kieran, great tackle by him. And Ashton with his first touch of the ball.
Still waiting for a little break there, you know. I think it's coming, but trying to get ourselves out of the congested spaces, I think, has been a challenge for both sides. And obviously, you know, smaller fields.
Yeah, can they get a hold of this PSU? It's been a scrappy first 5 minutes. Henry Todd urging the players to take it up a little bit. It's a good ball down the line by Henry, and Ashton getting hold of it, but he's done well there to win himself a free kick. And
trying to signal his far post runner there, it seems.
Yeah,
like.
see, and it's a decent ball, and it's gone up to Ashton. Ashton turned away from it a little bit, but Travis going back, trying to win it back. Kieran anticipating the ball well, and Travis has switched onto the left side, and it looks like Ashton came in to lead the front line, and we have Gavin out on the right side. Throwing him back down the line. And Gavin feeding it into Ashton, and Ashton finding it out to Gavin, and Gavin with a lovely little reverse ball, couldn't quite find his target. A terrific idea. And Gavin back into Ashton. Ashton trying to take the early shot. Hit a green body, and Alex anticipating well, and they're starting to look like they're warming up the Cali boys. 2011 Cali.
I think everyone's warming up. Sun's coming out.
Thank God.
We're not shivering as much out on the sidelines.
How's your feet feeling?
They're just thawing slightly. Feeling them now.
That's good. That's always progress. And Alex with a lovely little touchdown. He's brought it in and he's hit it into the back post. Super goal by Alex. Did so well to beat the North Star defender and
Picked his head up at the last second, picked out a corner. I mean, really classy finish all around.
great goal by Alex. And Cali are off and underway. 1-0 up. And Gavin has really come in at a good tempo. I think him and Ashton both lifted it up a little bit. And Cali have not failed to score less than 2 goals in the game so far. So we can hopefully expect for some more goals in this game from them. But here comes North Star now on the attack, looking to get themselves on the score sheet. It's up to Ashton and Coach James sending in Lennon for Travis. And it looks like Lennon will come in on the left side. So back in and nice first touch by Lennon, taking it out, doing really well there. And Lennon finding Alex, and Alex doing really well to break out there, and PSU have a 3-on-2. Alex keeps on breaking on the left, he's got 2 in the middle, but he's not good. Oh, and he's tries to go it alone. A really great run by Alex. Maybe could have found a teammate in the middle, but he's looking incredibly dangerous. Referee just giving Lennon a moment to tie his shoe on.
He ran out with them untied.
Not good, not good.
Lots of players prefer untied shoes, though.
I know. It's
a couple of girls on my team. They come to practice with their shoes untied, and I say it every single time, like, untie your shoes. They're like, I like my touch more with them untied. Can't relate, but you know, every player sort of has their own swagger. Gotta respect it.
That's I've certainly lots of my girls have had their shoes untied, but they've never done that excuse on me. That maybe I hope they do not pick that one up, because that is a much harder one to refute.
Trickling down through the girls' program.
Yeah, I hope
the
they do
untied shoes look.
Yeah, certainly get some of my nerves. And Henry doing a good tackle there. Henry, Todd and Kieran have been absolutely solid at the back so far this game. And Ashton now, another chance to break, and Alex is in the mood for a second. And he's gone for another shot. Couldn't quite get it in, but Lennon trying to follow it up. Alex doing well to win it back, and talking about a box-to-box midfielder, Alex really covering the ground right now.
I will say it's been really cool to see how they attack together. I think that's something, you know, later on in development you usually pick on, to always have someone running near post, far post. You know, but when Cali's been breaking, they've all been breaking together, and I think, you know, that's going to make them super successful moving forward. Just totally bought in.
Yes, early stage for them to have that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's fallen back to Alex on the edge, and he couldn't quite. And Henry Todd once again just
great step.
Yeah, giving no time on the ball, and PSU have it back as a result. Good team press. A little bit sloppy from Kieran there.
You know, you can tell with Henry, he's reading the play before it even happens, and that is a great skill to have as a defender. You know, and a lot of these boys, it seems like they know what they want to do with the ball before they get it, which, you know, is something as coaches we're always trying to teach. You know, to be almost planning ahead and savvy enough to figure it out if it doesn't go as planned. And I think, you know, these kids know what they want to do with the ball.
Really exciting to see. Really exciting to see. and they're starting to combine nicely now. There's an offside there. North Star restarting. And tomorrow, guys, we will be streaming the 2011 goals from the Roma team. The girls program is 2011. It'll be the 4th time we've live streamed them, and they
Can't get enough.
Can't get enough of Roma. And it's hard not to get enough of Roma. They've won every game this season, and they've scored at least 5 in every game. And tomorrow they're playing against Brooklyn City FC at 12 o'clock kickoff, directly after my travel team, Arsenal 2012. And Henry Todd again, just swarm of blue shirts every time North Star get it up in their half. And Alex showing great tenacity to win that ball back in the middle, and he's taken a little kick there, and hopefully he's okay. Got a knock in his back. And Alex getting a well-deserved rest. A really, really good first half from Alex. And on comes Travis, who will move into the centre of midfield. Henry restarting the play for us. And Gavin breaking down the right side. Tough tackle by the North Star, and here they come now the other end. But Henry again with a really great step, and as you've said, Celia, he's reading the game so well.
Yeah.
Here comes Gavin, and Astor's won it back in the dangerous area. He couldn't quite keep it. He's stayed down,
yeah.
and hopefully the referee stops play for him. Hopefully he's okay. Not sure what quite happened there.
It's been a couple goals behind us.
For which side?
For PSU.
For PSU.
Yeah, I
Good.
think there's been 2.
We have PSU Santos lining up behind us, and we'll be live streaming Santos next weekend. We have a really exciting lineup of live streams next weekend as well. 4 games this weekend, and I believe there should be 4 next weekend as well, including Celia, your team, Celtic.
Can't wait.
It's been great following Celtic this season. And here comes North Star down the left side. Henry with a nice touchdown, and there's Kieran giving it back. It's a little bit short to Neil, we have to be alert to it.
You know, Henry plays a lot like his sister Bowen. The two of them just so sound in the back and composed, but like really, really tricky with the ball too. I mean, it's cool to see the similarities in their style.
And they've got Freddie as well, their younger sibling, who's in the 2014 Argentina team, and I would not be surprised if we saw him in a travel team at some point. Some great PSU members the Todd family has provided, and
And costumes.
And costumes as well. 3 in the Halloween contest. And just a reminder, guys, that we will be having the Halloween costume contest at halftime. Coach Celia will be a judge, Bowen will be a judge, and Patrick, one of the Cali dads, will also be a judge. And we have some unbelievable costumes from the PSU community, and it's fizzed in by Travis. Keeper could not hold on to it, but did well to get it away from the goal. And it is 1-0 to Cali. Alex scoring a great first goal, beating his defender and whipping it into the back post. And Henry with a lovely touch, and Lennon bringing it down so well. And here comes PSU, forwards in numbers. And Brandon can't get his pass on, but he is fouled. And this is definitely shooting range.
Yeah, dangerous spot. I predict a shot on goal. What about you?
I do as well. I think Henry knows exactly what he's going to do. Maybe the back post, I think, is where he'll go. He's going to have to beat the wall, though. He's got two green shirts in the wall. And Henry going for the whip, and it's a great free kick. What a save, but it's dropped. Oh! Travis has put it over the bar. And Coach Shays was not lying when he said Henry's got a good strike on him. Lovely free kick. The keeper with a really good save.
Back, Travis, look this way. Travis, you got it. That has to be you, not Henry.
Kieran with the throw.
Travis!
And it's gone wide, but Gavin trying to close it down. Travis showing great ingenuity to win the ball back, but he lost it, but he's got a second crack at it. Here comes the North Star, breaking down the left side. Henry doing well just to contain the threat, and it'll be a North Star throw. And it's a couple of very high kicks in the air, and PSU get their throwing back. Henry, quick throw down the line. Smart thinking by Henry. And Henry winning it back. Finding Gavin out on the right. Gavin with a good ball to Travis, and Lennon was in acres of space on the left. They couldn't quite find him. And Henry doing really well just to stand up the attacker and won himself a throw. Gavin couldn't quite bring it under control. And back in Travis with a lovely first touch with his chest, and taking a little bounce off of the referee, unfortunately. Back in with North Star. Kieran stepping forwards. And Brandon chasing after it. Here he goes. Beats one. Around a second. And here's come Lennon, the referee playing advantage. Brandon was fouled there.
Love that overlap from Lennon there.
It's a great run forwards, and here it's dropped to Travis. And Gavin has it! And he's hit it at the keeper, but he's coming back and he's put it in for the second.
Great follow through there.
2-0 to PSU. And you have to say it's what they deserve. They've been on top of this game. And ecstatic Cali parents on the far side. Jessica Todd has put on the tiger mask. And see, it looks like there's going to be quite a few more goals in this game for the Cali boys. And Henry doing well to read it. Oh, and it's another absolute whack in the head, but here comes North Star down the left, and it's a good tackle by Henry. How many important tackles has he already made this game? And the goal scorer Gavin getting a break, and Brandon is putting a great shift up front, coming off for the centre forwards. Travis also. Travis coming off. Ashton moving to centre forwards. And we have Thomas on the right wing, Alex back in to the centre.
Good clear.
And here comes Ashton on the ball. And Thomas will throw it back in. Henry down the line, but it's intercepted for another throw.
Henry, right away back. You guys go over here.
That's with some nice low feet. And you see in the background, guys, we have Galacticos. We're not streaming them today, but I hope we can get them on the stream at some point. Led by Coach Kempe, General Manager of PSU and the Director of the Boys Travel. And PSU winning a free kick in another
shooting range spot.
And Henry Todd cannot get that ball to the spot quick enough. Thomas is also lining up. It looks like Thomas will actually Thomas will have a go at this one. And he has a strike, and he's put it in! Fantastic strike, it arrowed into the back post.
Looks like North Star's defender there was sort of blocking the keeper. He had no sight on it, and we really took advantage, sneaking that one in. Far post, nice hook of a shot.
And they are 3-0 up. 3-0 up, the Cali boys.
We're gonna have a happy Tiger Mom. No mad Tiger Mom.
Thank
at
God.
halftime.
If she doesn't win, that should make her a little bit more memorable, hopefully. And here they come forward, pushing for a fourth, and it's a great looking pass by Thomas. Just slightly overhit, but terrific idea by Thomas. And Celia, what's impressed you most about the Cali performance in this first half?
I mean, I think I said it at the beginning of the game, just how technical they are, but also, you know, how much pressure and, you know, collective as a group they're moving. You know, like Henry steps, you know there's going to be support, someone stepping up behind him. You know, when we get the ball out wide, we have two players always crashing the net. You know, they're just very locked in all across the field. You know, and that's advanced movement, and it's exciting to see out of this group.
Here comes North Star breaking forward. Henry again reading the play so well. And it falls to Lennon, and it looks like Lennon's laces are once again undone. But he hasn't tripped on them yet. And Neil, who's had a very quiet game so far in goal, rolling it out to Henry. And Henry with a nice ball.
Good touch.
To Thomas. And Alex feeding it back in. And just a reminder, guys, tonight I will be freezing my feet off
Again
in Long Island City. 8 p.m. kickoff, 2008 National in their title clash against Valencia. National is first in the table, 3 points clear of Valencia are second. If National can beat Valencia, and there's Alex getting a second.
Was that an outside of the foot?
I think it was. Very
Ooh.
cheeky finish.
Oh, super cheeky.
And this game is turning into a rout.
Thought he was going to cut it to his left, and then he went with the outside poke.
Caught the goalkeeper
Well
totally
done.
off guard. Totally off guard.
This first half has to be, you know, nearing its...
Yeah, we must be in the last few minutes. But I don't think Cali's going to want it to end. And guys, at this halftime show, we're going to have our Halloween costume contest, so make sure if you go for your bathroom break, do it quick, because we are going to see some amazing costumes at halftime. And here comes North Star. They're going to have to really pick themselves up at halftime if they want to have any chance of getting back to this game. But Cali may try and put this game to bed in the first half. It's out to Thomas on the right. Alex doing well, and there is the halftime whistle. Cali 4, North Star 0.
And the moment we've all been waiting
The
for.
moment we all waited. I can see Bowen coming over. And Bowen, where is Mr. Patrick?
He's over there.
Is he coming? Is he coming over as well? All right. So
We are kind of matching.
It's time. Hey. It's time for our Halloween halftime contest. Let's roll the title card, which I must have spent at least 15 minutes making last night. All right, guys, and back to me. So, here was the contest, guys. We asked the PSU families to send in pictures of their Halloween costumes. The twist was they had to have one item of PSU gear on there as well. We have had some amazing submissions, and here I'm delighted if you guys want to come in over here to have joining me. We have Patrick and Bowen on our judging panel. Coach Celia, you coming as well? Bowen, who are you today?
For Halloween?
Yeah.
I'm going to be a zombie bride.
You're going to be a zombie bride. Oh my lord, the worst kind of bride. And Coach Celia, we know what you are already.
Tomato.
A tomato.
Tomato.
A tomato, yes. We'll speak Queen's English on this program. And Patrick, who are you today?
I've won the Nobel Prize as a NASA scientist 10 years in a row.
10 years? Is that Einstein?
Yes,
Einstein. Oh my lord.
Junior.
Junior, okay. Patrick, I'm going to ask you to hold this. Just as each person speaks, let's make sure that's with them. Guys, we are going to start to roll through our Halloween submissions, okay? So, number 1, we have Caitlin Zhao from 2012 Arsenal.
Wow.
Coach Celia, if you are red as a pumpkin, Caitlin is certainly very orange. Guys, what do you make of this one?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie, you feeling hungry? You feeling like some Thanksgiving? All right, we have our second one. Oh, there, I'm just going to get rid of this clipboard. Our second one of the day. And this one is a rather terrifying one. This is Naomi from 2011 Roma.
The backdrop is what's throwing me. What
I
do you
like
guys
it.
think?
I think we have a winner.
We can't.
The candles are like...
And by the way, I have to say, I will have no part in making the decision about who's the winner. So if you're unhappy that your child didn't win, these are the three. Coach Celia, Coach Bowen, and Patrick are the ones to blame, not me. I just want to make that very clear. We have Will from Bianconeri, looks like a PSU stormtrooper.
Very cool.
Official.
Very official indeed. Those looks like some jackboots there. And number 4.
Oh,
We've already seen
I
this one.
recognize.
That's my mom.
Bowen, how are you feeling? Proud or embarrassed, or a little bit of both?
Little bit of both.
A little bit of
I
both.
think the bare feet make that one in top contention.
Selfie game very
Yes.
strong.
It is a
Yes.
very orange
The
costume,
PSU
isn't it,
ball.
Bowen? It's very orange, this costume. Well, it's lucky that none of your other parents joined the competition.
That's right.
Yes.
Is she bringing dinner out looking like that?
We have
Oh
next
my gosh, this is his
Coach DK with her dev class. Wonder Woman, Coach DK. And this is down at Prospect Park earlier in the week before there was monsoons, which kept us inside. Great,
That is a squad.
a great squad, great turnout by these kids. And I'm sorry, it's taking me a little bit of time to transition between each of these casts because my fingers are literally frozen.
You need
Next,
gloves.
we have the first of many Finns.
Wow, and
Andy Finn.
God.
What is she, I wonder?
I think she's a dead
Moody,
person.
I would say.
I think she is
She's a dead
Yeah.
person, that's what she
A dead
told me.
person.
It's pretty
Very.
good.
dead person representing PSU.
And the face really helps sell this as well, I'd feel like.
The black
Yes.
lipstick.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Billy.
her younger
Right there.
sister.
The bare feet game.
The bare feet.
Billy.
Out of PSU.
Yes, exactly.
Is epic.
And Billy, I mean,
Perfect.
Billy, look,
Oh,
can
no, no.
The Grim Reaper.
you see he's got red eyes coming out there.
One eye.
One red eye.
One red eye, so
Ah, yes.
I hope he's still got the other one. And here we go, Bowen.
Uh-oh.
It is Stuart Todd. And Bowen, who is Stuart here? Who's your dad
Joe
here?
Exotic.
He's in what?
He's Joe Exotic.
Who's Joe Exotic?
I mean, I think he's like this person from this adult TV show that like owns tigers or something.
Which is
That's
why
true.
him and Jessica, it's a...
Or that's
Yes.
why
Oh,
my
they're a
mom's
pair.
a tiger.
And Bowen, I don't like to be rude, but I do feel you've been a bit upstaged by your parents, to be honest. Their costumes really are terrific. Would you say that's fair? Or do you think you're gonna, with your zombie bride tonight, are you gonna outshine the tiger?
No, theirs is definitely better. Oh my god.
Maybe future. And here's your younger brother, Freddie, also in the same
Freddie
outfit.
Mercury, you mean?
He's not gonna.
Freddie
he's not
Mercury.
gonna- He's gonna be Tutankhamun.
All right, and guys, thank you so much for joining us, judges. We are going to go through the last 3 submissions at the end of the game. So stick around for the end of the game. Those are the first 10. We have another 4 to go. Thank you very much, judges. We will see you at the end of the game. We are going to resume our coverage of the second half. And just remember these guys' names and faces as well. We have. And we are off and underway. Cali restarting in the blue. An early corner kick for Cali. 4-0 up. They had a really terrific first half. And North Star are going to need to really start this second half quickly if they're going to have any chance of coming back to this game. And Alex feeding it back in. And it looks like we are lining up with Neil in goal again. Henry and Kieran, who were excellent in the first half. And the back line, Alex in the middle, had 2 goals. Travis on the right, Thomas on the left. And Brandon, centre forwards. And here comes Brendan breaking down the right. He's done well, and it's a decent looking ball. And Celia, watching these young players there, you noted how they've got that team coordination so far. Obviously, you're coaching some really early players. You are coaching girls dev classes, 5 and 6 year olds. What do you generally like to focus on when you're starting out with new soccer players?
I mean, all ball mastery stuff. I mean, I think once as a player you get comfortable on the ball, then you can start, implementing more of like the teamwork, passing. But, what has to come first is just comfort with the soccer ball. And so in all the dev classes, it'll seem repetitive, but that's how you can have fun with the younger kids and add in, different games and themes. But yeah, it's all just really, really feeling connected to the soccer ball. And then because that's when, team magic happens, once every single player on the field is comfortable with the ball at their foot.
And I think it's certainly be fair to say that the Cali boys have achieved that ball mastery, and that perhaps is why they're able to combine now, because they have that foundation. And here's Thomas out on the left, and just overran it a little bit. It's gone long, but Alex bringing it down well, showing great composure, and Thomas trying to find Brendan. It's a little bit loose, but it's dropped to Travis. He's in the box. He's found it back to his cousin Brandon, and it's in the back post. Thomas, can he find the chance? Back to Alex, who's chasing his hat trick.
So we have some family synergy on this team.
We really do. And like I said, that older cousin, it's dropped. Oh, and it's a good save. Travis with a shot there. And Travis's older brother, Gavin, will be playing tonight for 2008 National in their title contest. So very talented family of soccer players. And Henry, who's coming from another family of good soccer players, plays it to Kieran.
One other thing I'll just point out about this Cali team is, I know I can hear, Coach James saying it, but play the way you're facing. And I think, with the younger groups, there's always the playing back can almost be a fearful thing, but I think this team is really showing confidence and just their ability to play simply, playing that pass back, because that is the way you're facing, and they're good enough on the ball to even get that ball when there's a little bit of pressure and find a way out. So, I noticed they've been doing that quite a bit today, and that's totally a testament.
And here comes and it's a great finish in the back post by Brandon, playing a year up. That's not stopping him getting on the score sheet. And what instincts this young man is already showing for the goal, bursting run forwards past the defender. And a terrific finish to the back post, and Cali is 5-0 up. What do you think they could reach today, Celia?
Oy. I mean, it depends when they decide to take the foot off the gas pedal. I don't know if they will. I mean, I will say all of the goals are nice goals too. Like, they aren't just giveaways at all. It's, it's far post, 2-touch finishes, head up, group efforts, give and goes. I mean, they aren't just booting it and hoping it goes in. Like, there's actually some decision making behind it. So, hats off so far to this performance.
Super to see. And here's a
hat or wig off, shall I say.
Yeah, I will only take the wig off. The hat is not coming off. My ears are still frozen. Thomas restarting it back in. A little bit loose with the throw. But Kieran again, solid. Kieran and Henry Todd been solid. And it can be easy when a team wins by a lot of goals to forget about the contribution of the defenders, but they really have anticipated the play so well, and that's why PSU have not conceded so far. Travis into Brandon. Brandon with a great ball. Oh, just looking out left. He just couldn't quite get the angle.
Solid extension out of the keeper. I mean,
The keeper's been busy. He's made some good saves. He's going to have to make some more. And here comes Travis again down the right. He's one back. And here comes Alex, who has 2 goals to his name already. Travis into Brandon, and Thomas with a bit of space now. He can pull a shot away, and he's gone in for the back post and couldn't quite get it down. And who's Celtic have tomorrow, Celia?
we are playing the Rockville Rhinos.
Oh yes.
Yes, so we'll be out in Long Island once again. So one of many trips out that way.
How do you like your trips out to Long Island? Tonight will be my first.
You know, I don't love the drive, but I mean their field space and setup there has been pretty fun for the girls to get to play on and fun to coach at. So it's usually worth the drive for that.
And you're playing the Long Island League is one of the toughest.
Yeah, it's been great competition. I mean, a great challenge for our girls. I mean, just size and the pace of the game is different, but something that I think is they're only going to continue to see more of. So. And
it's dropped here for Travis, and he's just fluffed his shot. But that competition is going to be really important for them, isn't it, in the future?
Absolutely.
Up their level. And I'd say that's something that I've struggled a little bit with the Arsenal 2012 team. Is there's a few strong teams, but there's also been a few in the league which maybe are not quite at the level where we've managed to score 11 or 12. But fortunately tomorrow we'll be playing Asphalt Green, who are a strong team. We had Dusk United last weekend, and Dusk very, very good team. That was definitely for us to get our level up. And here is Snoresoxter, I believe, with their first corner of the game. And Neil down smartly there with the punch. And Brandon not hesitating about trying to get that ball forwards again. He's one of them throwing. And Coach James doing
full
all his subs at once.
Yeah.
He's got Leo, who's coming in at the back for Kieran. Off comes Thomas, off comes Brandon, off comes Gavin. Travis, and Gavin has gone in on the right midfield. Lennon on the left, and Ashton will lead the lineup, lead the front line. Oh, and Neo slightly misjudging the edge of his penalty area, and he's handled it outside the box. So North Star are going to have the ball in a dangerous area for this free kick, and PSU have got to get their defence organised. And there's the shot, and it's put in by North Star. A really sloppy goal for PSU. You're going to see Coach James was urging his Cali boys to get to form a wall, and they just didn't really get themselves set up at all. And low shot into the goal. And it's 5-1, and PSU just got to stay switched on. We're playing 7v7. The goals can go in thick and fast. And Gavin, lovely 1-2 with Alex.
Defending free kicks and corners are always sort of one of the hardest things to pick up on as a player. I mean, I even remember later into my career that always being sort of like the thing at practice that you just had to do time and time again to get comfortable with the movement and positionally and how the wall is angled. And this is tough stuff as a young player to really understand, but it can change the game in a second.
Yeah.
And teams that are, good in free kick opportunities will win games. So learning how to sort of defend that is big.
And speaking of free kicks, how about Suki's free kick from
Oh my goodness,
last week?
Hats off to her. That was, she has a great strike, and any opportunity that we can get her on the ball in a place like that, hey, I'm there to sign her up for.
Very definitely always gets the hairs up on the end of my neck when I see Suki charging forwards the ball. Great goal scorer.
Yeah, I know. I think being a center back trying to defend her at that age.
Not someone you want to come up against.
Nope.
And Gavin cutting in, and Ashton with a lovely turn, and referee playing advance, and Alex. He's done a great little look for Gavin out on the right. Gavin couldn't quite bring it down.
This team has confidence to combine in the final third. I mean, it may not always be necessary, but it is, cool to see that they have the composure to do that. I mean, Alex is just so comfortable with the ball at his feet. And I think, talking about, he's a kid who probably in the developmental stages was doing all the ball mastery things, Very high ceiling for a lot of these boys.
Yeah, the future is certainly bright for this team. And they've put in an excellent display so far, but they've just got to wake up a little bit here. Here comes North Star, and North Star are just starting to make a comeback here. It's 5-2 now. And Leo coming off Kieran, putting Kieran back in.
I think what they were doing really well in the first half was stepping as a group, and I think we're getting a little isolated and pulled apart defensively. So, I'm sure they'll pick up on that and make the changes. But I think that's why North Star's been a little bit successful here is, they've just had a little bit more space to break through.
And here they come with the corner again, and if they can score another goal, the dimension of this game really will change. And it's a shot in, and it's just hit the side post. Neil wasn't sure that had missed the field and had to get down. And guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're commenting and we're not responding, it's because we cannot see the comments whilst we are streaming the game. But really appreciate your involvement. And here comes Alex looking for the hat trick, and he's just put it wide. What a run forwards! Messi-esque run forwards by Alex. Just stuck to his feet, the ball. And Alex getting a quick breather now. Travis coming into the middle. And Henry again getting his body nicely in front of it. Kieran up to Lennon, and Lennon, and Kieran with a lovely cutback. Couldn't follow up with a good pass, but Lennon will start us back in. About 15 minutes left in the game. 5-2 PSU, who are 5-0 up, but North Star have begun to make a comeback in this second half, and Cali needs to stay alert. And it's a lovely turn there by the North Star player, Henry, making a good recovery. And he's helped out by Gavin. He does well to win it back. But North Star back in possession of it. And Henry really not holding anything back, which is exactly what you want to see from a defender, committing himself to the tackles 100%. So North Star throwing. And you can sense the North Star there's some belief has come back into these North Star boys with these 2 goals. And Henry with it at the back. Ashton doing really well to support him with the run, and here he comes.
Spinning out of pressure. I mean, a principle of the game that we, hone in on all the time in our practices. It's cool to see the boys make it a reality in the games.
Yeah, so important, that goal. And it's a very speculative long-range effort, but it's just tipped over the bar. Neil was scrambling and looked for a second that it might drop underneath the bar. And guys, we had the first half of our Halloween costume competition at halftime. The conclusion will be in the post-match show along with the winner. What I consider to be the most important vote of 2020. And make sure you stick around for that. Celia, out of the ones you saw so far, is there any that personally really stuck out to you as a high bar?
I just think the contrast is definitely worth talking about. We have some really funny ones and some really, really dark horror going in the PSU community. I think it's going to depend on if the judges are looking for some colorful fun or some just like dark, twisted costumes. Well, I don't even know what I'm into right now.
What about Bowen? You know Bowen quite well. Is she the dark, twisted, or she's still young enough she likes the colorful?
I think the family dynamic thing is going to be tricky with the voting. How loyal are we going to be? But I don't know. I think Bowen as being my shadow, I think where I go, she'll go.
Oh, so what you're saying, Celia, is really you carry the vote in this because there's only 3 judges. Here comes Lennon pushing on the left, the number 19, into Ashton. And Travis in the middle rescues the ball. And Kieran, who's shown great composure at the back and distribution. And it's a nice 1-2 by Lennon. And he's down the left, he's not going to quite get that.
PSU just strung together about five or six passes there. Playing the way we're facing, nice little layoff, 2-touch. Great movement.
Playing beyond their years, these boys.
Yeah.
Beyond their years. And Lennon winning a free kick there. North Star arm was a little bit high. And the referee just explaining why that was a foul. Incidentally, this referee is certainly a fan of this live stream. He's had last week as well, and I'm hoping it will lead to some more favourable decisions in important PSU games. It's thrown to Lennon, and it's a beautiful scoop over, but has the referee given it? No, she has not given it. It's cleared off the line. Lennon with such a delicate flick over the keeper. And North Star, an excellent clearance on the goal line. And that really would have put the game to bed. But it remains 5-2. And here comes North Star on the break. Travis doing well to recover, and Kieran finishing the job. And here comes Ashton. He's got
Really
Gavin on the right, but is he going to need him? He's had a shot, and it's couldn't get on target. But he's Ashton, really positive run forward by the young man leading the PSU line. And it's a miss-hit goal kick, and Ashton has it back. And he's gone for a speculative strike. A good recovery by North Star there to get the body in the way. And just a reminder, guys, tonight we will be streaming 2008 National against Valencia. I keep on going about this game because I'm incredibly excited for it. It's going to be a title challenging game. National, top of the table, 3 points clear of Valencia, who they're playing. Valencia are second. If National win it, they are going to be a hair's breadth away from winning their title and getting promotion up. So tune in for that, 8 p.m. tonight.
It's a late one.
It is a late one. I'm going to be getting very cold down in Long Island.
Halloween night game.
Yeah, I had so many exciting social plans for Halloween, and I had to cancel all of them. Yes, I have no idea how many invitations I had to turn down. Here comes Gavin down the right, and he's searching for it back in. Just couldn't quite get it into the box. North Star with it at the back, but only as far as Alex. Out to Gavin. It's overrun it a little bit, but he might get a second chance. Kieran trying to find out Alex. He couldn't quite get it down. And we are in the final 10 minutes of this game. Fair to say, Cali slowed down a little bit with the goal scoring, but as you noticed, Celia, they've had some really great combinations, really playing with a maturity that's exciting to see at this age.
Yeah, I expect them to get maybe a couple more in the last 10. Definitely not a team afraid to score.
No, certainly not. And I think North Star settled themselves down a little bit after getting the 2 goals.
Yeah, they've surprised me this half. They've definitely hung in, and I mean, kudos to them for figuring a way to break down this very, very solid Cali team.
And Alex with a nice ball out to Gavin.
Great
Gavin
ball out wide.
What a great distributor Alex has been today. And James making his next round of substitutions. Brendan coming on at centre forwards. Thomas at left wing. Oh, sorry, looks like Brendan will go on at right, and Travis will get his strike.
I think the way, Alex is playing with his head constantly on a swivel, I mean, he sees both sides of the field so well. I mean, that is a true midfielder, center midfielder for you. Just as comfortable going, down one lane and the other.
And Neil restarting with a goal kick. And Thomas with his first touch since coming back on. And he's got a little bit lucky there, but not there. It's a great pass into Travis, and Thomas is through. And it's a good recovery moment from North Star.
They pass the ball so well, Josh. I am just,
I hope I can get the young Arsenal girls up to that. They've very talented group of girls I got on my 2012 team.
Definitely seen moments of it, in your games. I think it's coming, the ball mastery stuff.
They're a really terrific group, great competitors, and improving very, very quickly. And once we get this live streams more and more off the ground, hoping we can bring other people in so that we can get teams like Arsenal that I coach on there as well. So those girls definitely deserve their moment in the spotlight. Here is Thomas trying to break down the left, and he's done excellently to keep in. The referee has ruled it out, and
I'd happily commentate your game, Josh, but I don't have your accent and your finesse in this field.
I appreciate it. Well, you know what, Celia? Have you watched My Fair Lady?
Yes.
Maybe we could do a routine of that. Because obviously, the way that I speak is just the pinnacle, and even though most of what I say is generally nonsense, it makes it all sound very intelligent. Whereas perhaps what you say generally makes sense, but unfortunately, the way you say it.
It's true. Just like, must be nice.
It is really nice, but I appreciate it. We will find someone. And guys, we have our cameraman Jay, who's been doing an excellent job today. Oh, and it's just in the box. Can they get it out? And as they do get it out, and here they come on the break. And Brendan, he's pushing down the left. The goalkeeper's coming up. And I have to say the keeper didn't.
Save.
Yeah. He's come out well there. But as I was saying, we've got Jay, our cameraman, doing a fantastic job keeping his hands warm somehow without gloves. And we are building up our live stream team. And Thomas winning a throw. Be nice to see PSU get another goal before this game is up. And Thomas restarting the play after the substitute break. Travis bringing it down. Back into Thomas. Down to the byline. He's got 2 blue shirts to aim for.
Oh.
And it was a good looking ball. Brendan couldn't quite find the angle to receive it. And Henry once again filling in the breach. How many times have we said that today? And we're in the final few minutes of the game. And Celia, who would I'll ask you this for the regional game? Who would be a standout performance for you today from the Cali boys?
I feel like I keep picking the center midfielder for us, but I mean, Alex, I think just the way he distributes the ball, you know, he's playing well beyond his years. And also just, you know, his work defensively does not go unnoticed either. I think, you know, he's running all over the place, involved in every attacking play, and the first to, you know, be on the ball defensively. So I would go with Alex today, but in general, I mean, Henry in the back was also very noticeably solid. How about you, Josh?
I have to say, I pretty much agree with you on what you've said. I think Alex, for the way that he's just really run the game from the centre and tackling it well. Here comes Travis, and he's fed it into Thomas, and it is 6 for PSU.
What a selfless goal there. I mean, definitely could have tucked it away himself, but you know, the trust in one another is really cool to see out of this group.
Excellent goal from Cali, and it is 6 for Cali, 2 for Thomas. And yeah, as I was saying, I totally agree with him. The man match call, I'd say Alex, the way he's run the game as the playmaker, has been terrific today, showing great intelligence. And Henry and along with Kieran in the back have been a great foundation. But overall, it's just been a super performance from these boys. And we're in the final few minutes, and guys, although it is sad to say goodbye to the soccer game, we will be saying hello to our Halloween costume contest. The final submissions we shall review, and a winner will be announced. So stay tuned in for the post-match show. But Cali may not be finished yet. Here's up to Travis, taking on his left, and Thomas looking for the hat trick, and hit it straight at the keeper. So yeah, both Thomas and Alex on a hat trick, and the keeper not really getting enough on that, and it's fallen to Brandon, giving it to his cousin Travis. Travis is around the defender, going to the back post, and
The family affair.
Family affair.
Love it.
And unfortunately, it looks like on the other pitch, the game is slipping away from PSU Santos. We will be live streaming them next weekend, and let's hope we can have some better fortune on the field then. And also great to see is these Cali boys are not giving up the fight at all, despite being quite far ahead at this point. They are showing that same tenacity for the ball. And we have Lennon coming on the left for Thomas, and Gavin will be substituting in for Travis. Both Thomas and Travis putting in excellent performances today. Brandon throwing it back in. Only as far as the goalkeeper, who gathers it gratefully to his hands. And we're in the final few minutes of this game. Cali leading 6-2. Been a comprehensive display from the boys. And here it is though in the back post, and Neil may have to deal with this. Fed back in, but Kieran doing really well to close down the danger. And it's a hopeful clearance out to the left side. And Celia, we're approaching 3 hours of live streaming.
I'm so cold, Josh.
You feel like you've dropped down again?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been cold. But
It's how we start that way. And there is the final whistle. Cali with an excellent display, 6-2. And Celia, how would you summarise that game today?
Cali deserved to win that game, absolutely. I mean, just a great group effort, and so much flair out of this group. I think that is definitely worth saying. I mean, they just have a certain confidence beyond their years.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Celia, for coming out and joining in the commentary box. It's been
my pleasure.
marvellous having you. And now it's time to take on your other job of prestigious judge of the Halloween costume contest. We have Bowen and Patrick joining us back in. And let's roll the title card, because I spent a lot of time making that, and I really want to have that up.
Oh.
The tomato.
All right, and give me the signal when we're back on. And we are back with our judges. Well, firstly, Patrick, what do you make of that game?
It's like a stewed tomato.
You know what? Let's leave the sophistication to me. You make the impartial judgments. All right, Bowen, what about you? How do you think of Henry's performance? Your little brother Henry.
I think he played good defense.
He did great. And you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through these last few submissions, and then we're going to interview some of these Cali boys, whilst our judges make their totally impartial decision. And a reminder that I'm not going to be judging. So if you aren't happy with the decision, these are the three faces
Okay, we
to
get
come
it,
for.
Josh.
Okay, especially Bowen.
Can't be mad at a tomato.
All right, guys, we are now on Elizabeth Finn, who we have her up, and Elizabeth is actually on my travel team. I had to say I'm quite alarmed. She does look genuinely hurt there. She's got a big old.
Is she gonna be okay for your match tomorrow, Josh?
I hope so. I'm telling you, she's not playing if she's got that head injury. What do you think? What has made that head injury? What do you guys think?
I think fake blood and glue.
Yes, I can
glue.
see that, Bowen. But what instrument do you think she's pretending she's been waxed by?
I think it was a fireplace tool.
A fireplace tool.
I
Oh
think
my
she
God.
banged her head into the wall.
That sounds like some
on a
kind of
really
Cluedo murder. All right, let's have a look at what we have next.
Oh my God.
Tyler Gomez from 2008 Regional, and I have to say Tyler was the
Again. What is this bear?
Tyler was the smallest player on the pitch earlier in the game, but right now he's a rather chunky panda.
Looks like we need a bigger jersey for him.
He looks like one of those in some stores. There's these little things that have air and they kind of move. I don't know.
He's
how
been
to
blown up.
explain it.
I think
Yeah,
there's
it's
something
like
wrong
the-
with his teeth, though.
Teeth.
He has some strange teeth in his.
Oh, his glasses.
Yes. He has braces.
Is it basically, yeah, maybe,
He does.
Panda with braces.
maybe he had some too much sugar on his bamboo. And here we have Sophia.
Very good.
I mean, I think the aesthetic of the room matched her costume.
right,
It's a little
that's right.
deceiving, but it's very cool.
And
And the PSU hat matching the
Very
painting.
color-coded,
I
yes.
mean, this was all planned.
I
And
forgot-
the pumpkin, nice little touch in the
Tremendous
background.
coordination.
I mean, yeah, just in general, aesthetically,
Oh,
I'm just blown away.
We are hearing some very positive things about that. Sophia, if you're watching home, I think you may be in with a shot here. I forgot, what's the name of the Star Wars character? What's
I
her name?
think it's
It's Daisy Ridley's. Daisy Ridley's character.
Wait.
Ray, that's the one. Ray. And I gotta say,
it's Ray.
and Ray becomes a Jedi Master. And if you ever seen Sophia on the ball, she's a little bit of a Jedi Master herself. Very, very skillful. Next time player.
Oh,
And we are back to the dark and scary
actually.
Noah Nord from Roma.
Oh God.
I think the fact that there are shoes in this one,
That's the first thing I noticed. I went right to the feet.
that's very telling.
And this is why Roma's been undefeated all season, because that's
'Cause they wear
that's-
shoes.
Yeah.
That's been the difference, the shoes. PSU teams, take note. And finally, last and
Oh
certainly
my
not
God.
least, we have possibly the scariest of all, a PSU attacking player,
Oh my God.
Michelle Finn.
Oh my God.
Excellent.
And I have to say, I was coaching her kids yesterday, and they were mortified. Absolutely mortified, which it shows what a thankless job it is to be a mum.
Oh my goodness.
She looks ridiculous.
You think ridiculous, Bowen? I think she looks ready.
She looks like a Division 1 soccer player.
Yeah, I'd put her
I was
in.
gonna say, did we play together?
She looks good.
All right then.
I'm
So
holding out comments because I believe there's number 3 that still has
Wait,
my vote.
show us number 3.
okay, well, you know what, guys? We're going to hand this off to you judges. We're going to interview some of these Cali boys whilst you guys go off and make your judgment. So if you go off to the side, and Alex, do you want to have a quick? Come on, young Alex. Alex, we getting around that, and any of you other boys as well want to have a quick chat. Alex. You come over here, young man. Do you have us both, or do you need to take a step back? Here we go. Alex, well done. I'm going to come down to your level. Well done on the win. Great performance. What were you happiest about with the way that your team played today?
Our passing and our positioning, and we took a lot of shots and we scored most of them.
What did you like about the passing you guys were doing?
We made some good opportunities to score, and we scored them.
Yeah, and you're doing some really nice combining. And Alex, you got 2 goals today. Which one was your favourite that you scored today?
My second one.
The second one. Why did you like the second one?
So I took a wide touch out, and then the player got the ball, but then I got it back and blasted it with my toe.
Yeah, and I really like your first goal as well. A really nice job to beat the defender, back post finish. And you guys have scored a lot of goals this season, right? Why do you think as a team you're scoring so many goals every game?
Because every practice, I think we get better and better, and we're ready for the games.
And you've still got about 3 or 4 games left this season. What do you think you need to do as a team to really make sure you have a successful second half of the season?
I feel like we can do a little bit better in practice, so to be more ready for the games. But other than that, we're pretty good.
Okay, Alex, what a great performance today. Well done. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope you can get warm. Are you feeling a little bit chilly?
Nah.
You know, I tell you, Alex, I'm wearing about 10 layers and I'm freezing. Great performance today. Hope to see you again soon. All right, let's see. Coach James! James! Do you want to come down for a sec? We're going to just interview Coach James, and then we are going to have the winner of our Halloween contest. Coach James, well done on the win. A really exciting display. Yeah, you can just hold it right there. Really exciting display. How did you feel the boys did today?
I think they did really well. I think they did very well against a really good team. They're passing the ball, knocking the ball really well. They're starting to come into their own. That's 2 wins in a row. But more than that, it's 2 really good performances where the kids came out ready to play, hungry to play. So really, really excited for them.
And they're obviously early in their soccer careers. What is it that you really? There's a lot of things you could choose to focus on. What is it you are really trying to focus on with the boys at the moment?
I think just being a team in itself, playing for each other. I think at this age, it's very clear that the people that put the most effort are going to get the best results. As much as we want to learn that pass and move, skill, and all that, it's all about effort at this age. When they get older, I think the skill comes more into play, but at this stage, it's about who's really coming in here ready to play, prepared, hungry for it. And today, they wanted a little bit more. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win every single time, but I love the energy they brought today. So just mostly energy and high tempo.
Yeah. And obviously a really exciting game tonight, 2008 National. Yeah. I've been looking at the mathematics myself, and I don't think you can guarantee winning if you win tonight, but you'll come very close.
Very close, yes.
Well, you're going to be facing a really tough team. What are you hoping for tonight?
Well, I'm hoping for a really good challenge for the boys. They're new to this league, but one thing that we haven't faced much of is the really strong competition. Not that the other teams weren't strong, but this is a household name. It's Valencia. We respect them. I hope they respect us as well. But we want the boys to, put their best foot forward, and ultimately, test themselves. Whether that be a win, loss, draw. I want them to match up against the best teams and see where we come close and where we have to improve. I think there's always room for improvement, but I'm really confident about tonight, and I think they're going to come out ready to play.
I cannot wait to see the game tonight, James, and well done on the win today.
Thank you so much, Josh.
Yeah, see you tonight.
See you tonight.
All right. Okay, guys, I believe our judges have come up with a verdict.
That's right. We're going to do the 3rd place, 2nd place.
We're going to do the 3rd, 2nd. Okay, that sounds terrific. Guys, firstly, how difficult was this decision to make?
Not that difficult.
It wasn't, Bowen?
Extremely difficult.
Extremely.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm going to be thinking about it all day.
Let's come forward just one step, because I think we're a little too close to the pitch. What was there any particular one that really stood out to you, or is there a couple that have really? How much debate was there back there between the judges?
I think we all agreed on the top 3.
We have top 3.
Okay.
So we're going to do 3rd place, 2nd place, and then 1st.
And you can confirm that you have finalised this order?
Yes.
You counted all the postal votes as well?
Yep.
No. They have 7 more days.
7 more days, okay.
We'll let you know in a week.
This vote may be reversed, okay, depending on how angry the parents who don't win are with me and how much courage I have, which is not very much. So, all right. Let us begin. Bowen, are you going to present?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look.
In 3rd place, Billy Finn.
Billy Finn. The terrifying Billy Finn with one red eye.
And look at the toes.
The toes are what put him from fourth to third.
Yep.
The toes transition from third. Okay, Billy,
Okay.
excellent job.
In second place, Noah.
Noah, it was utterly unrecognizable, which is probably because she's so scary. What was it, guys, that really put Noah in second place for you guys?
The shoes. No, it was probably
The teeth?
the mask and the red hair.
The mask and the red hair.
The entire get up.
Yeah, you slide in the middle.
Well done, Noah. Second place. And finally,
In first place,
for our historic PSU Halloween costume contest,
Naomi.
Naomi is the winner.
Yay.
Well done, Naomi.
Congrats, Naomi.
Good job.
Guys, what amazing submissions in general. Thank you so much, everyone, for putting in your costume submissions. What was it about Naomi's that really swung it?
Okay, so it was definitely like the background and the setting, because so she had like these candles, which was kind of just making it like really creepy. Bones. Wait, are those bones? I did not notice that.
There's bones as well.
Oh my god. And then kind of like the the colors as well.
She really went full out. I would actually love to know the story behind
Yeah, the entire ambiance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
and where this was done. All right. Well, judges, thank you so much for coming on and doing this and coming up with your decision. Naomi, congratulations! You have won the first ever live streamed Halloween costume contest. You will look back on this years later, I hope, with great pride. Guys, that is it for our live stream today. Do not forget, we have National tonight, 8 p.m. kickoff in their title-winning game. Well done to Regional and Cali today, and thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We will see you tonight, 8 p.m.
Bye.
On three, united. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!